we started Neema Crafts in October 2003, and initially we just wanted to experiment with making some craft products to help some of the disabled people who were unable to find work. So basically, this started as a business because we didn't have a product, we didn't have a market, but we had a group of people who needed to find work. And so we started from the opposite way most businesses start. We started because there was a workforce that needed employment. So we started initially with 3 young deaf lads in 2003 with making elephant dung paper, and grew from that small beginning, the £400 start-up grant, to now where we are today with 123 deaf and disabled people employed full-time in a whole range of different crafts and other activities. For me, there's lots of great things you can see coming around this centre, this building, and seeing the impact that lives changed. But for me, there's been a few sort of standout things, and they're very small, which is quite surprising with all the things that's been going on here. But for instance, whilst earlier this year, one of the guys came in to Neema. He's a guy who wasn't crutched, he's got amputations, and he came with a huge grin on his face. And I just went up to him and said, "Ben, why are you looking so happy today?" And he said, "Someone came up to me, a total stranger came up to me and asked me to help him pay his son's school fees." And my response was to say, "But that happens to me all the time, it's a real pain in the neck, and I get really annoyed by it." He said, "No, but no one would have thought to ever ask a disabled person to help before." He said, "No one's ever asked me for help in my entire life." And so for him, this was massive. It showed he was accepted by the community, he was now part of the community, and a valuable member of the community. And that out here is massive for disabled people. And so seeing things like that, which are real highlights, show what we've achieved. To come into Iringa now, it's difficult to see what's happened. You have to have seen it 10 years ago when disabled people walked past and you on the roadside. You're seeing that now, that's the big thing. We do what we do. Mainly, it started with my wife's passion, her calling. She was born with a disability herself, so she's always had a passion for working with people with disabilities because she's experienced that for herself. So she's really felt cool to work alongside the guys here. And when we came to Iringa, this was one part of Tanzania where there was absolutely nothing available for disabled people in the whole of the southwest of Tanzania. And so when we arrived here, there were disabled people begging literally every 20-30 metres on the streets in the whole town. And so we really felt that we needed to be doing something for them, providing them with, firstly with work, but also a way of changing people's attitudes to them, so that in the future other employers, other people would start to believe in these guys as well. Okay, they're doing something and I'm just a burden on society. So that's where it really came from. I think we've grown so fast. We've worked with basically a group of people who've been regarded as unemployable, so it's taken quite a while to get those guys really skilled. But we've grown very, very fast from very small beginnings in a few years. And I think what we need to do now is consolidate what we're doing here. Carry on trying to get our name spread around Tanzania, but we would love to be able to franchise spread out, either do franchise or encourage other projects and sort of consultants to other projects do similar things. But I think in Tanzania what we need to do is do much more lobbying with government advocacy first, to set up the employment rules, the other regulations need to be in place to help disabled people into employment. So I think we need to focus on what we're doing here first of all to get it going really well and carry on lobbying government to get the things in place we're doing here, and then to spread. That's really for Neema Crafts. For ourselves in personal nature, we'll be moving on from this project, and we've got replacements coming in to take on from us. Susie and I really see us firstly with the possibilities of acting as consultants to set some similar things up in other countries. We've had a request from Nigeria and from India so far. But also there's other possibilities of setting up an arts tourism company which can come and visit projects like this to encourage them to bring supporters, bring market access. So we're initially looking to do that within Tanzania, Zanzibar, and then down to the southern islands this way, and try and sort of link projects together and encourage them. Well, firstly, come and visit us. We'd love to have people out here really catch the vision when you see what's going on. But also there's a lot you can do just looking at our website and seeing different ways you can support us. As a core part of the workshops are trying to be self-supporting, but we have other areas where we need to raise funds, such as our physiotherapy for disabled children, some of the training we do, and some of the advocacy. So those things all need support. Also, we need volunteers to help in various areas, and it's surprising skills which we need. For instance, we're looking for a guest house manager, hotel manager, someone with catering experience, potter, someone who knows how to build kilns, all sorts of different volunteers. We're very happy to have Andy working with us. It's a great opportunity, a life-changing opportunity.